Well, hello everyone. This is my new glassware I got recently. Now I can get into chemistry like I've been wanting to. This is my first distillation. My pump came in the mail today for my coolant. Right now I'm distilling ethanol that I had made a long time ago. I hope this all works. I've never done this before. The pump seems to work very well. The glassware seems to be pretty good quality, and the hot plate is hotter than I thought it was, so hopefully it will soon boil. It's only been running for a few minutes. You probably cannot see, but it is not that hot right now. It has not started to boil yet. My camera probably won't focus, but it says about 20 or 30 degrees Celsius. It's going up about 10 degrees though. So maybe soon I'll finally have some pure ethanol I can use as a solvent and as a stabilizing agent for some chloroform I made. I cleaned out a storage room we had to make my lab and put all my chemicals and supplies on the shelf. It's not much, but maybe soon I'll have a lot of chemistry supplies to use. When this is done, I will make another video of it, the finished product, if this all works as planned. Goodbye. Okay, update everyone on the distilling. It was not heating up fast enough, so I put an oil bath under my flask, and it hasn't started going up the condenser column yet, but when it does, I have aluminum, so the ethanol should go through it a lot easier. The thermometer up here, I'm sure you can't see, but is about 40 degrees Celsius, so it hasn't gone up too much. But the oil bath is reading usually around 100 degrees Celsius. I'm sure you can't see it, but 100 is right here, and it is right around it. That's showing about 90, but it's still going higher. It was 100 earlier, so hopefully this starts to condense, because right here it's condensing. I have a bad camera, so you may not be able to see it, but you could probably just see it drop then. It is high enough to evaporate right now, so it should soon be able to go up the column. I can see a lot of vapor in the tube, and it's starting to condense on the walls of the flask. So hopefully soon it will be hot enough to distill over. I also had to take apart the parts that are directly on the heating because I was very stupid and forgot to grease the joints. It took me a long time to find grease to use, but I finally found some at Walmart. So soon this should work. I can smell ethanol, so maybe it's evaporating. Well, I'll give you an update later or when it's done. Okay, great news. It just started dripping over. I have it's coming over. It's about at 79 degrees Celsius, and I was away for about 5 minutes and it about doubled in temperature. So it's very cloudy and the joint here, and it's starting to condense. You can see it's dropping pretty quickly, and the ethanol is definitely boiling now, and there's a very strong scent of ethanol in here. Probably need to open a door. And it's even dropping off the thermometer. You probably can't see it, but it's getting pretty hot now. I turned on the hot plate to make sure no water comes over yet, so I need to keep it around just 80 degrees for it to condense. I can't see much liquid condensing, but it must be because it's dripping very quickly. But it seems to be full of liquid at that joint, so it must be condensing the most down there. I can see it running down right here, so it must be there. This increased a lot better than I thought it would. I thought it was about to have it and not work, but it's running now. It's dripping back in there. I hope that's the water dripping back, because I do not need any ethanol dripping back or water coming over. See, it's increased a lot since I first showed you, so it's a pretty fast drip rate. Maybe soon I'll have a lot of ethanol, and I have a large jug right there. Maybe I'll add that later to it. I made that from fermenting, so it used to be moonshine. I'll give you an update later when it's finished and I have all of the ethanol distilled over, or if there's anything important I need to show you in between that, I will. So I'm done with my distillation. It did not complete my hot plate. I'm sure it didn't want to run that long, so I added more, but I didn't distill all of it. There's still a lot of alcohol left in there. Maybe later I'll distill it, but the little bit I did get was, I don't know if you can see it, but it was not much. There's a little bit in this bottle I put it in. It was a alcohol bottle. But this was my first try, so I didn't expect to do it correctly. But later I'll probably finish distilling it and maybe do it a lot better than I did this time. Well, goodbye.